Hello everyone, and welcome back to Szpakowo. You find us here today in early September, and we are mowing our little lawn here, our clover field by the sheep. Yes, we are getting some of this done, and as you can tell, the money has gone down a little bit since last time. I have literally no idea what it was last time, but the reason it's gone down is because we are getting our T25 back at some point later in the day. Yes, the inspections and stuff have been done. It's all getting repaired and finalised and finished and sorted out for us, and we should be getting that delivered at some point today. Now, we might not be here at the time. It might come while we're out doing other stuff. I'm not 100% sure when it's getting delivered, but they said what they do is roll it up on a truck or on a trailer or something, and oops, missed a bit there, and let us know kind of when they're here. So yeah, it should all be good. So what have we got on today? Well, obviously we're mowing this right now. I figured this was a good place to start because we're getting that tractor back, so we can bale this, and it is already fully grown again. So I think we may have had an extra sheep as well. Check that in just a second here. Let's look. Got one little diddy one there. Yep, we're up to 6 now by the look of it. Fantastic. Well, there you go. 6 new sheeps, so that's nice. They will continue to expand the product line of sheep and get us some new, some more wool and everything. So I don't think it's a bad idea to do this right now. And obviously once we get the tractor back, we can use that just to bale this and windrow it and such. That should be fine. Now, what else are we doing today? Oh yes, you can sort of see over there, I've done a little bit of work on the, what was the barley field, was it? No, I think it was rye. Something like that last time. We've done a little bit of work on that. I'd run the mulcher over it to see how that did, and I'd spread some lime on it as well. So what we're going to do with that, I think we're going to try throwing in a cover crop and putting in, wait until next year and putting in some sorghum, because the sorghum can be used by pigs and chickens alike. Am I going to catch that? I did. Good. Yes, I'm thinking sorghum, which is next year, and I'm just going to do this all wrong and not reverse like I'd wanted to, and hopefully catch that. There we go, that got it. Yeah, what was I saying? Oh, sorghum, yes. If we look at the old, where is it? This thing here. We currently can do wheat and barley, and that's it. But we're not going to do that in most of everything. I think next year, like I say, we're going to put sorghum, wherever that is. Ah, yes, down there at the bottom. Sorghum, we'll put that in April of next year and get that grown, and we're going to put that in that little field there and the 2 other fields up near the shop area. And then I think for the big field, we're probably going to do corn in early next year as well. And if we look at what we've got in storage, we've got a lot of wheat, some barley, bit of canola. We're still going strong with a bit of corn there, so that's good too. It's not taking too much on the pig food, which I'm happy about, but we are going to do something to get a little bit more barley in stock, and that specifically is going to be our other grass field. I figured for not the grass field down here, the fancy one that we bought a while ago up near the construction site, I think it is. That one has a particularly high yield, and while it's not the biggest field in the world, of course I missed that bit, yeah, it's not the biggest field in the world, but it is a very high yielding field, so I figured I'd bung a little bit of barley in there just to get our stuff up quick. And what else are we doing? I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, I've got some contracts as well, because I was thinking after the last episode I was talking about maybe buying that piece of land behind, on the other side of the river, not the river, on the other side of those trees, back behind where our sort of main yard area is. And I've been thinking about that, and I'm thinking to myself, well, we don't really need too much more land for buildings and such. What we do need land for potentially is a field instead. So what I'm thinking, if I pop the map up here and show you, we've yeah, because I was potentially going to get this one here, and I'd taken some contracts for Jankus to get, because that's his, yes, to try and get the price down on that. But I got to thinking about it. Really, all we want is that little back portion, and the rest of it's just a grass field and a little bit of land down here that we can't really do a lot with, and we don't really need grass. So what I was thinking, we've got this field here already, which is a solid, you know, almost, what was that, 4/5 of an acre, of a hectare. It's, yeah, about 4/5 of a hectare, and we got a lot of wheat off of that last time. So yeah, I was happy with that. So what I'm looking at doing is getting this field here, field 39. Now, it's not quite as good of a yield potential on that. The soil's not as good, but it's slightly bigger than field 50. And it is a bit spendy at the moment. It's up in the $72,000 range, euros range. But the lovely lady that owns it, Ella, she has a few other fields around the place. So we've got a couple of contracts with her. One of them, ironically, is on field 39. And it is, if we have a look here, yeah, we've got a little tiny cultivating contract. And we've got that one, field 39, and there's another one just down the road, field 69. Now, what they've done is the people of Szpakowo have provided us with a tractor and harvester unit. Nothing special. It's one we've used before, I believe. It was an old Ursus tractor and a multi-crop Grimmer harvester thing that will do both of those crop types. So they've given us that and asked if we can supply the trailer. So I figure we've got our 22,000 odd litres worth of trailers, so I'm going to do a bit of carting and harvesting on that for her, which should hopefully bring the price of that field down eventually. Unfortunately, another occurrence has occurred. There's some stuff in the shop I'm really rather tempted by, and we'll finish mowing this little patch here because there's not much left, and then we'll have a look at it. Yes, because we've got effectively two tractors in the shop at the moment being worked on, in the mechanics getting maintenance work done. And what I'd found was, now we discovered this when I was up at the shop with the Ursus, because we put it in for maintenance since I wasn't planning on really using it too much, and then found out that it was going to take a bit longer than expected. So I think it's due back, is it today at 5? I think it's like today at 5 PM, something like that. I was just going to bung this in here for now, wasn't I? And yeah, so that's not going to be due back until later. So, no, not that one. Turn it off. There we go. So yeah, if we have wrong button, have a look at the shop. Scroll all the way along here. Oh yes, the baler. We've had a change of baler. I'll explain that in a second as well. When I was up there, they said they were upgrading their spraying system. So they've got themselves a new Zetor and a newer, bigger sprayer. But they said if we're interested in this, it was going on for sale. So I'm actually going to buy both parts. And it is going to leave us a little bit short for the immediate time, but we've got those two contracts which will help out as well. But we've used this tractor before, we know it's reliable, and it should be in pretty good condition. And it's a nice sort of mid-range tractor. It's 81 horsepower, so it can pick up a lot of the sort of small work around the farm. And I think we can put narrow tyres on it if we need to. And yeah, so this will be great for doing some little odd jobs and stuff around. It's basically going to replace the T25 in terms of the sort of workhorse nature of what that was doing, where we were doing like a lot of field work and stuff with that. We can use this instead because it is a nice little tractor. And yeah, so I'm going to purchase that. Get that. That should be up at the shop. And we are going to purchase this as well, because yeah, we've got some slightly bigger fields and some stuff going on. It's only a small sprayer, which is good. It said I think we can increase the size, 18, 21 meters. Yeah, so it's got some expansion options. I think you can get a bigger tank as well. Yeah, we can go from 1,000 to 1,350. Yeah, an extra 300 litres if we needed it. But I think that would actually be useful for us as well, because we can use that on contracts again. And yeah, just little things. So we're going to grab that as well. Now, obviously that's left us with not a lot of money. So yeah, but what have we got left to do now? I've got to get my brain to work. Because we need to take this up to the other. Okay, I think I know what we're going to do. We are going to. I can't put this, a bit heavy there. I don't think I want to pick that up. Okay, we're going to hop in this. We're going to head up to the store. Hopefully that tractor doesn't need servicing or anything. If it does, we'll do that later, I think. But yeah, we're going to take the cultivator with us on the front and use this. There we go. And we are going to use that with that other tractor. Oh, I can just drive across here now. Yeah, we'll use that with the new Zetor and do that little contract up the road. Get our fields up here. Oh, cracky. Almost ruined his paintwork there. Yeah, we'll do that contract. We'll get... actually, I need to get some more fuel for this while we're here. So I'll do that. I might buy a big drum and refill this and whatnot. Let's pop up. Oh, cracky. That's gone wrong. Not too wrong, fortunately, but just one wrong. So, oh, hello. This must. Oh, haha. That's quite a fortunate happenstance. Let's just pop this down here. So yeah, this is the one we've got, which was their old one. And this is their new set. Oh, that's pretty spiffy, isn't it? That's a nice looking Zetor. I don't think that's anything quite as big as we'd need. But yeah, they've got this great big one now. So that's going to have probably at least double the boom width of that little sprayer. It's almost like a backpack sprayer of sorts. But yeah, let's just check this. It looks like it's in pretty good condition. Oh yeah, they just got it inspected for us. That was the thing. They were having that in to get serviced, evidently. So yeah, this is now ours. This one, the Zetor and the little back sprayer. That is awesome. I do like that. I don't think we'd... I mean, it's almost the same size as this one. Yeah, that's that was an expensive tractor. I do know that. That was... I want to say something like that's probably well over 100 grand. Nothing we'd be able to afford. But yeah, it's not something we really need either, is it? So yeah, that's all good. But yeah, what I was talking about with the other field, it's our little grass field just up here on the left near that construction site. I think it's ready to be harvested again, possibly. I'll run over there and check quick, because we might be able to get another cut on it. Yeah, it says it's ready to harvest. It wouldn't be a great deal. So what I might do is just cultivate it in to save doing too much in terms of mowing work. Just running through this guy's yard, front lawn. But yeah, just to save getting the mowers up here and doing everything, because we've got a bunch of silage bales already, which will sell probably next month, or no, not next month. I want to say it's near December. Let's have a quick look. December, silage, there we go. Oh yeah, sort of December, January time, so in a couple of months it should all be fermented, and we'll be ready to sell it. And if we're lucky, we'll get another massive payout again. So let's get this working. See about a little bit of the old mulcheroo. Nice. Now I know we'll get a little bit of a bonus for this. I don't know how much exactly, but hey, a bonus is a bonus, right? Every little bit counts. Yeah, so I'm going to carry on and do this quick, and probably show you a bit when we're doing that other little tiny cultivating contract. It's just up there, so we'll get that done, and then I'll see you back down at... Oh yeah, that's the other reason I don't want to cut that grass. I've been thinking about what to do with the pig problem that we encountered last time. Things we could buy, places we could put stuff, all that kind of deal. So I have a plan. I think I'm just going to drive straight across here and we'll do the whole thing. I will have to cultivate this at some point as well. Let's not go over our friend's place. Friend's field there. There we go. Lovely. Yeah, so I'll carry on with this, and we'll come back in a little bit when we've advanced some more. Alrighty, as you saw there, we had a little spot of rain just suddenly happen. So luckily I'd gotten the other fields mulched properly right before that storm kind of started passing through. So I figured we'd wait it out and then come over here and try this quick. So I think our tractor's getting awfully muddy anyway, because the storm has literally only just finished. But yeah, we are having a bit of a... 10% complete with a contract already. Can't go wrong with that. Oh dear, yeah, we've gone and ruined this one already. It's so dirty. Yes, it's still a very damp field. I probably shouldn't be out this soon cultivating in it again, but yeah, it's at least getting on. You can see we're sort of sunk in a little bit, getting some dirt flying in our wake there. Yes. But nonetheless, I think this little tractor is going to be a good purchase for us. Now, there was something I'd sort of hinted at earlier. I'd mentioned about something. I've forgotten what it was I'd said when I was mentioning it, but I had mentioned a thing. And, yes, what it was an idea for our pig problem. That was it. It was the pig explosion that we had to deal with. So I decided, I'm pretty sure, that once we've got a little bit of money back in, what we're going to do is purchase that pig building, the sort of brick one, the long, thin one that holds, I think it was 40 potential porkers. I think that was what that one took. So yeah, we're going to get that one, and I'm going to put it in that little grass field that we purchased recently, the one right next to the yard. And what I'm going to do is convert that into a potato field. So yeah, we're going to use a bit of the space down at the bottom where the trailer and everything is right now with those loose bales on. We're going to take that and make it into the spot sort of on that sort of angled edge of the field where the barn is going to be. And then I'm going to put some gravel down and stuff over some of it to make a little bit of a sort of roadway, pathway and everything. And then we are going to use the other part of the field, kind of near the road, and build out a sort of a rectangle for basically to do potatoes on. A nice little sort of straight bit of land, small straight field, not too much going around. We can just go back and forth to our heart's content, and it will be lovely. So that's my plan. Now obviously we'll visualise it a bit more later on, but that is the way I think we're going to go. Now I'll show you what I'm talking about in a second. We'll get this contract done, and yeah, in fact, yeah, I'll jump cut here in a second. I'm actually driving on this other bloke's field. I shouldn't be doing that. I'm ruining his crops. I'm probably not, but yeah, I mean, this field's just about done now, so I shall finish this quick, and then I'll see you back down at the farm, and we shall have a quick look at what I'm talking about, and then we'll head off and get started on those root crop contracts. Oh, lovely! She's happy with this really bad haircut we've given this field. Yeah, well, I'll just get this finished off because, you know, we don't want to leave it looking too manky. And I'll see you back down at the farm in a second. Alright, we are back again. Now, I did finish that. I need to actually cash it into that little contract job. But also, on the way back, I suddenly remembered I was going to do that grass field. So I stopped off and gave it a quick cultivate as well. So that's ready for seeding fairly soon. But yeah, this looks like it's all nice and clean. Okay, put that away. And let's see. So, yes, the reason I didn't go and mow the other field was because I actually need to mow this one. I figured might as well mow it, get one last cut out of it before we build on it. But what I'm planning is, if I pop that out, go to the animals and the piggies. And just need to find that that one pig barn that wasn't massively expensive as this one. Yeah, we can't currently afford it, but I hear that the locals can source the bricks for that fairly easily and throw it together without too much stress. But once we have enough money, the idea is to sort of finagle it in kind of somewhere about there-ish, give or take. And that'll be... yeah, sort of fit up against that tree line. I might angle it a bit more, something like that, but basically get it in sort of in that tree line area. Something is sort of as close there. Once that trailer's out of the way, it should fit in a bit more easily. So yeah, so somewhere around that kind of area. And then what that's going to do is yeah, we can put like a little bit of a sort of a pathway down there, throw some gravel down around the front of it and everything, and then we'll have like a nice big stretch sort of up and down here to do potatoes. And we all know how well potatoes grow around these parts, so yeah, I figure something like that is probably going to be a good deal. How many things was that? That was 20, that's 40, that's 30. Yeah, I mean, we could arguably throw a little one of these in and have a bit more field left, but trying to do all the funky turns and stuff around these is, you know, it's easier just to have this sort of square area here just to do potatoes in. I think that should work out fairly well. But that's the plan. And oh, in fact, you can see our other field from here too. We'll have to get that sorted. I forget what we were doing in this one. Maybe corn or something. Because we are pretty well off in the barley department, or in the wheat department. But yeah, if I whiz up the road here, since we're in this view already, yes, this is my little field that I have cultivated down with the cultivator on the way back from the thing. Now, it's not massive. I mean, who knows, if this one comes up cheap, I might buy that one as well and have that as an extra field, but we'll figure that out. I don't know if they're ever going to fix this place up, finish working. I think they're trying to restore this barn or something. Who knows? That is not our issue. But, I mean, depending on what happens, we may end up selling this field as a way to purchase this big field over here. Oh, it's got a phone pole in the middle of it. That'll be fun. But yes, anyway, back over here to our little farm. Yeah, it's sort of the same size as that, but it's a much better growing potential. Anywho, so our little pig food thing is chugging away again. It's got 200 litres in it, and that's got 600 litres in it, so yeah, chugging away. Oh yes, the baler, that was the other thing. So I'd used that bale over there, the Mascar, something like that, the Italian jobby. I'd used that. I'd started off in this field, and I think we could actually see if I run over here quick. You know, I'm gonna have to do that at some point. Maybe while they're putting up that shed, I can get this little path put through here. But yeah, these bales, I used it to begin with, and I thought it was the correct size. But you can see this one is a 3,000 litre bale of straw. Now, it said it did the 125 centimetre ones, which is what we were expecting. But it didn't seem to have the compression capacity of the previous baler we had, because it was only doing 3,000 litre ones. And this one, yes, this is a 5,000 litre one. This is what our previously rented baler would give. But yeah, I'd gone around the headland and hadn't even thought about it, because they were the same size. Where everything was looking good. I wasn't unhappy at all with it. The unload was a little bit slow, but again, it wasn't terrible. But I think these are 5,000. Yeah, these are the old ones we did with the Sipma baler. But yeah, I tested it, and I got around the field, and I'm like, I'd done a headland, and then I realised the bales were less size. So we got this one, which is, for all intents and purposes, the same sort of thing. Does the same size bales, 125 centimetre ones, but they are 5,000 litres. So yeah, now I'm not going to hose this one off just yet, but this is what we're going to do is head out and start working on that contract. So yeah, we'll get on with that, and I think at some point in the next few hours our little tractor should be returning. I have to get that one put away. I like that little Zettel though. I think that's a good investment for us, because we'll keep the T25. Obviously that's, I think, just going to work around the stop, or bounce off the curb. Can we make it past it? Yeah, there we go. Just drive over the fence, that'd be fine. Yeah, crikey, it's bad in here. Dirty. But yeah, the T25 will keep... that is now the show tractor of the farm. It'll keep doing a little bit of work, like baling that field. Just little odd jobs and stuff, nothing major. But let's pull in here off the track. So yeah, this is what they've left us to use. Hope I haven't gone and got myself stuck in a tree there. Oh yeah, there's room to pass. Lovely. I should be able to get away from that. Yeah, it's the Rootster 605. 604. Why did I say 5? And this is the Ursus 1614. Now, we used this a long time ago to do something, because I think they purchased this, the people of Szpakowo, and wanted us to test it with a lower horsepower tractor. Because I think it worked... Oops, going backwards there. I think it worked with our one as well. Now, hopefully this is... It's not doing anything. Do I need to get a topper to do this as well? What are these? These are sugar... Oh, I'm going to have to get a topper. Oh dear, I wonder where they've left that. Because they should have brought it down, but they don't seem to have. Well, that's awkward. How very awkward. Okay, well, I'm going to back this out of the way. I can turn it off since it's... I thought it was an auto topper. But maybe that's just for the other things. Okay, well, I'm off to the shop to go and... Or to... yeah, we'll go to the shop first and figure out what's happening with that... with a topper. Yes. Well, I got that sorted out in the end. I went up to the shop and they didn't know anything, so I gave Ava a call, and she did some investigations, and it turned out what had happened... Oh, crumbs. No, don't drive into that field. That's... Oh, I'll get in trouble for that. I've squashed a few of our sunflowers. Oh, yes. Let's say no more about that. It's at the back side of the field. No one will notice. But yes, so it turns out what had happened was her delivery people, I guess you could call them, they took this down to the wrong field. Instead of dropping it off at this field for us, they'd actually taken it down to field 69. So they had to rush over there and grab it and bring it back awful quick. And yeah, so luckily they brought it back to us, and now I have the wonderful job of topping this field. Make sure we are going forwards. There we go. And this is going to take some time, so I won't put you through the rigmarole of it, but I'm guessing also no one takes care of their stones here. There's a lot of stones in this field. But yeah, this will be a long job doing this. I hadn't expected to need a topper for this, but not to worry. You know, it is... Oh, I wonder if our... No, it's a mulcher. I don't think it has that feature. I was going to say, I wonder if our... Because some of the mulchers you can adjust to be toppers for stuff like this. Because it's almost technically mulching the leafy part. But yeah, no, we'll run along with this, and I'll get this done as quick as I can, and then we'll come back when we've actually got some harvest action happening, or maybe even the first trailer load or something like that. Because yeah, this is going to take quite a while to get done, I think. All this backwards and forwards. Okay, some time has passed and we are back. Now, I have with me, there's a deer in the road, don't want to run into that. I have with me 24,000 litres of delicious sugar beets. So, I'm going to have to find somewhere to put these. Yes, I got the field properly, what do you call it, topped. Got it all topped, yes. Did that, and ran around. I think we got through maybe 3 headlands, something like that, and that filled up these 2 trailers entirely. So yeah, this is going to be an interesting one. There is a lot of field left to do, but we're coming up here because it is due for dropping into this biogas plant thing. So hopefully it will all work as intended, and we won't have to wait for this thing to process them or anything like that. We shall see, because this is a placed item. This wasn't one that was on the map originally. So we shall see. It's not mine though, luckily. This particular one was owned by MrSealyP, if I remember right. This is his area. But looks like we're off 10. Wow, okay. 10% is what we've done. Let's see what we get at the end of this. 22%. Okay, so we're looking at potentially 3 and a bit more trailers then. That's going to be a long job. But hey ho, it is good money. Not going to complain about that. Now, there was a small mix-up. I got my wires crossed with the shop. Unfortunately, we're not getting our little tractor back today. The T25 will be out until October. What we are getting back today is the Ursus. That was just in for regular maintenance and stuff, but that was taking a while. So that one should be available in probably about an hour or so. But the fancy reconditioned T25 will be gracing us with its delightful presence at some point in October. Hopefully not too late in October, but October nonetheless. So what I'll probably have to do is run the let's see, the either the Zetor that we've just bought or the Ursus when we get that back. So I think they must be finishing up with it in there. It's in the shop there. So yeah, they must be working on that right now. But yeah, so we'll do that little bit of baling and rowing and stuff. That'll all be stuff I think I'll do off camera this time, this go around. But for now, I've got a lot of beet work to do. both in this field and the other field, although I think that one was red beets, not sugar beets. It's because these were sugar beets that we had the problem with the old topping issue. But I don't know if you can even see. Oh yeah, make sure I'm not crushing them. But yeah, we may even have only done 2.5 headlands and got 24,000 litres. So yeah, I think we're coming around on the 3rd headland now. So that is going to be quite a long journey, but not a terrible journey. We've got a tractor to use and stuff to get along with. So I shall continue on doing this and hopefully get it all done before the next episode. So yeah, we'll have a little bit of money to cash in then, get some stuff, get ourselves back into the good area. Now I'm going to have to turn this on and drop it down, and we might offload some as we drive past because I can't put that arm down yet. Yeah, there go a few. There we go. Now I can put that down. Yeah, it was it has a weird opening and closing thing on that pipe, that arm, so it kind of doesn't like going folding the arm when it's still over a trailer. I think that's what I'm trying to say. I don't know, there's words in there somewhere. But yeah, so I'm going to carry on with this and get all the other stuff done, and I think this is probably a good time to end the episode now that we are chugging along on this beautiful day in September. Yes, I made that joke and it was awful, but that's not a problem. I'm not apologising. That's my bad joke and I'm keeping it. But yes, I do hope you've enjoyed whatever this was, and if you have, do please hit the old like button and subscribe too if you have not already. And comments are always welcomed, and if you would like to share this video, that would be greatly appreciated. And with that, I shall get myself lined up on the next downward bit here. Try not to run into the sunflowers again, don't want to do that. Come on, you can do it. Oh, it's got stuck in gear. Oh well. But yes, with that, I shall bid you all farewell. Oops. I've raised it again. I need to lower it. There we go. Cheerio, everyone.